Hi guys, Kevin here, just getting ready. Going live in just a second. I'm assuming we're live actually. So, 3 minutes to getting your traffic to your website. You like the t-shirt? Okay, cool. Alright, so we settle down, get ourselves organised, and hopefully you can hear me okay. If you can, let us know. So, good morning, hi, how are you doing? So, this morning what I'm going to do is just touch on 3 methods to getting free traffic to your website or blog. Now, when I talk about, good morning, Mr. Wong. I can't pronounce your first name, so apologies for that. I'm just going to invite one or two other people, and unfortunately, once again, we go back to the old methods of, Facebook not being able to do it all in one go. But just bear with me 1 second. So if it looks like I'm touching the screen, apologies for that. I wish they had a kind of an all-for-one method here where we could just invite as many people as we could to this particular event. But anyway, we'll just do this fairly quickly. Invite a few people along so they can get along to this. Now, when I'm talking about free methods of traffic, now there is a cost or a price to pay for everything that you do. If you're paying for paid traffic, it's going to cost you money. If you're doing free traffic, that's also going to cost you. It's going to cost you in the relation to time. So the two of them are equal. Which one's better? Well, paid obviously is going to give you a better return, much quicker, much faster than the free method. Do both of them work? Absolutely, of course they do. It just depends on what you value more. If you're really, really busy and you're seriously building a business and that kind of stuff, a lot of business owners will focus on paid advertisement because they're used to it. They're used to years ago taking out advertisement in golden pages. They're used to taking out large sums of advertising on TV. So if you're a business mind and already got that business mind, then there will be no real need for you to consider free methods. Well, not that you don't have to, but I mean, equally, it just depends on the mindset where you're at. If you're a long established business and you want to go that route, you're definitely going to get traffic quicker and faster. And apologies if you hear a little bit of crunching in the background. For some reason or another, when you're doing these live feeds, you can't kind of go back and do them. The dog is over there. He's decided to make his entrance and decided to eat right now as we're doing this live. Isn't that classic? Anyway, these are the things that we have to put up with sometimes in relation to what we're doing. So, tip there, lock the dog away somewhere else. But anyway, let's see. I'm just back in from the walk and that, So, now there's events going on around the country as well. People teaching different methods and everything like that. So what I suggest that you do is you find somebody that you can relate to, somebody that you can gel with, and therefore you can build a relationship with, and then stick with that person in relation to their marketing strategies, because otherwise you're going to be bouncing around a lot of different people. So anyway, I'm just talking about these 3 free strategies. These work and they work well. But you've got to invest some time in to get your return for what you're doing. Okay, that's the number one thing to take away from this. So let's just see if there's a few other people around. Don't know who's off today, who's working, who isn't. We'll just see. Okay, and then I'll get it straight into this here. Stuart there. A few other people I know here. These are all busy people, and then you've got people from the United States, Australia. I don't know what time frame they're on, but we'll invite some people and see who's around and who isn't. The thing is with the invitation thing here, it's really down to the people at the top really get the invites. So let's go down some other people here and make it equally fair for other people to have the opportunity to come on board. Okay, we'll leave it at that, and I'm sure other people that want to share it out and do that, that's great. So, 3 free methods to getting traffic to your website or your blog, or any other thing that you want to do, okay? And the first thing that I want to talk to you about is, this is already out there in the internet. It's Google Trends, okay? If you go to Google and you simply type in Google Trends, what that'll do is it'll bring up an action pack, what's happening now in the current marketplace, what people are talking about on Google right now. Now, if you take, for example, you're interested in sports or you're interested in health, you can go through the different sections there and pick out the one that's relevant to you. Have a look down the top 10 things that are happening in your country, in your area. By the way, if you're doing this for a more international business and you want to be targeting countries like United States, Canada, do that. Especially, I'm based here in Ireland, but I could actually go in there and write a story or write a headline, write an article around something that's happening already topical in the news. So you got to think about this for a minute. The Google are saying that this is already popular in the actual algorithms of today and what's happening in the world, and you can come along and you can actually write a blog post around something similar to that and integrate it then into your own business. So that's a very good tip for yourself. Hi, Deirdre. Deirdre's up in Derry. What's the weather like up there today? It's cool here, I can tell you. It's lovely. The sun is shining, but it's cool. So that's method number one, okay, is use Google Trends. Go to Google, put in Google Trends. Have a look at what people are coming back, the articles that are coming back. It'll tell you how many hits they're getting, where they're getting their information from. And then what you can do is you can use that and make up your own article around, say, a headline that's popular in the marketplace. And that you write that in your blog post. And what will happen is you'll get thousands of people coming to that particular post straight away. Okay, because they're already looking for this information. It's already popular. It's already proven. So that is one thing that you could do. Okay, so Google Trends. Just go to Google Trends. Have a look through the trends. Have a look what's popular. And once you get that information, then what you can do is you can write an article based around that information. Put it up in your blog post, and you're going to get hundreds, if not thousands, of people coming to your web page instantly, okay, because they're already looking for something of that relevance. So you don't write the same thing, but you write something similar and you put that out in your blog post. Even if it's not relevant to your own marketplace, you can do this. Some people do that and get very good visitors very quickly, and it's free to do. So it's going to cost you a bit of time, but it's free method, okay? The second one is to go to Twitter, okay? Twitter. Okay, so make sure that you have a Twitter account. If you haven't by now, you should really have a Twitter account for your business as well as Facebook. Okay, so you should have a Twitter account. And when you go to Facebook, Twitter, you're going to go to Twitter search. So just go to Google again, put in Twitter search, and what that'll do is it'll open up a page. And what you can do is you can put in a keyword relevant to your actual marketplace. So let's take, for example, that you want to lose weight. That's what you type in, how to lose weight by, the end of the year. Now that's a real niche market, but how to lose weight, you'll see everybody coming back on Twitter saying to you that they want to lose weight. And you can basically, what you can do is follow those people. You don't actually go in there and you don't actually, reply to them straight away. They don't know you, so they want to build a relationship with them. So you actually just like them. Like them, build a following of that. And then if you have 20,000 people in that area that are already doing, it's very easy for you to send out a tweet and tell them something about that particular marketplace. In the same way, if you have your local business on the end of the street, have a look for what people may be looking for in your area. So if you're looking for a laundrette in Derry, where are you going to go? So you get the idea, okay? So they might be asking questions like, say, if you have a laundrette, Deirdre, you know this, okay? How do you get a stain out of X? Put that into Google, Twitter search. Have a look at the people that are doing that, and then begin to follow those people because they're asking questions related to your marketplace. Now, there is another form that's very popular right now. It's called Quora, okay? And what you can do there is you can go into Quora and basically look at what's ever popular. So you go through the website itself and you'll see questions. It's a place where people can go and ask questions, and then people come back and they answer the questions in relation to doing this. And again, if you're in a local business or you have your business in the end of the corner or anything like that, and you go through this site and you might put in something about how to lose weight before I get married, you'll see a whole load of people coming back with suggestions and answers in relation to that. So your idea here is not to go in and spam the whole place or anything like that, but the idea here is that you come back and you offer them valuable content. So you answer the question, and what happens is in Quora is if other people find your information good, they'll do what's known as an upvote, and you will begin to climb up the search engine, and that way it's done practically for a long time. So people will come back and they'll be linked back. Then you can put a link back to your website or your opt-in page, or maybe you're running a special offer, you might be able to put it in there, but you'll have free traffic. So it's a very popular blog or form. Let's call it a form because it's probably that. And therefore you can go in there, write a quick article or answer questions. It's all about questions. So if you can answer the question to that, well, basically you can go in there and answer the question to them, give them a good bit of detail in relation to what they're doing, and therefore you will get lots of backlinks, what's known as a backlink, because you're going to leave some evidence that you were there, either to a page where they can get more information, and you can build a list from that, or you can bring them directly to your website or your offer or whatever. So it's just a couple of tips there. Hopefully you found this useful. 3 tips again. Let's run through them very quickly. Google. If you're using Google, go to google.com or .ie, whatever you may be. Go to the Google Trends. Have a look through the trends, and you can see what's popular right now. And then you can write a similar article to what's popular right as we speak now. So this works really fast. The way I look at this is kind of like being in the media, okay, and the newspapers and Sky News and reporting and stuff like that. That's basically what Google Trends is. It's happening very, very quickly. So you need to be on the ball in relation to doing that, but it brings a lot of traffic to your website and it's free. The only thing that you're going to use is your time. Remember that, okay? So then we have Twitter search. You're going to set up a Twitter account for yourself and basically go through, if you're in the weight loss niche, you'll be looking at things like how to lose weight. You'll type that into the search there, and what will happen is there you'll begin to be able to follow those people who are telling you that they want to lose weight or whatever the market is. I'm just using that for an example, okay? And then the third method is that you can use this Quora, Q-U-R-A, I think it's called, but just put that into Google, it'll come up. And basically what you want to be doing, it's a form for people who want to get questions answered, okay? Just bear with me 1 second. Classic dog maneuver this, yeah? The dog is just going out, okay? So, live on Facebook, and the dog wants to get out the back. Yay! All right. So hopefully you found this useful today. Please feel free to share this and tell some of your friends about it. If they need help with their online marketing or strategies, they can get in touch with me by all means. And just to let you know that this kind of stuff here that I've been talking to you about, I'm going to be doing this more in depth inside a training program where I'll have it as well. So be sure to log on to that and take advantage of that. If you're interested in that, let us know below. And I'll certainly lock you into that, which is going to be happening very soon. So 3 free methods. Once again, Google Trends, Twitter search, and Quora. So make use of this. Go and share it out. Let others people know about it. And if they know anybody that's struggling with their online marketing and wants to generate, a business from it, or they want to increase their own business in the marketplace, be sure to send them my way. I'll be delighted to help them out in any way, shape or form I can. So have a great day. The sun is out again, so it's coming up 11:15, so it's time for a cup of tea, and before we get back to doing some more work. And be sure to ask any questions below. Always looking forward to a bit of feedback. The more feedback I can get, the more content I can put together for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Be sure to share it, like it, all that kind of stuff, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.